Hey everybody, how's it going? I just there we go. Okay. All right, so here we are. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to start back up with the eclipse readings, and I left off needing to start with Leo. So, Leo, here we go. So, Leo, here's what I found on the internet for you. Shifts in your mindset and new skills are coming, so be open-minded. This new moon highlights that the message you have with yourself are just as important as the communication you have with others. When you stop carrying past feelings into new experiences, you begin to feel the intimacy of being understood. So it looks like something's happening with the way you see things. You know, your mindset's changing. Some kind of new skills are coming in with this moon. It does mention like how you're bringing in old ideas into new relationships, and that's something maybe that you're going to change through the eclipse thing. Okay, so the first card out is the One of Scrolls, which is the Ace of Air, you know, and it's called On Track, saying like you are going in the right direction. I feel like maybe you're heading down a new path. I do feel like you have a lot of like angelic presence around you with the Winged Messengers card, and then you have the Lookout here. This is about a challenge of keeping your balance. Maybe you're being asked by Spirit to do some certain thing, right? And then the Scribe. So the Scribe is about well, it can be someone coming in to help you with your growth. What's calling you to pay attention to it. And then there's also like research, right? So the Scribe. Remember, like I always think when I see the Scribe card, I feel like the scribes and the Pharisees, that because I was like so raised in the Bible kind of thing, you know, and the scribes were someone who just wrote and rewrote the Bible, what they had of it, you know, so that there would be other copies for other people. Like wrote and rewrote the law, you know, or the commandments, probably the law in the beginning, right? Because they had quite a bit of them. So I kind of feel like you're heading down a new path. Let's just start clarifying this with the On Track card. I do feel like you have some kind of new beginning. You might be traveling. You might be actually moving somewhere different. But whatever's going on, Spirit is saying like you're right where you're supposed to be, right? So, but you're struggling with it. You know, Five of Wands. You're struggling with the new beginning. It's a new beginning, like in Pentacles. So maybe a new way to make money, but you're struggling, and I do see a new perspective coming in. And remember, that's what it was talking about here in the very first sentence. There are shifts in your mindset. So maybe you're looking at it from other perspectives. Maybe Spirit is giving you something new, some new information. You know, maybe you're having dreams about it or something, but definitely feel like there's an enlightening moment here. And I do feel like 10 of Pentacles is coming. So this new beginning is good, but you're scared. You're stopping yourself from going. And I think you're even stalling. But there is 10 of Pentacles here, which is about as good as you can get for an outcome, right? And scrolls are about knowledge. So you might be getting new information, you know, in this hangman position, like new... Hi, Dan. Man. All right. So, wherever you're being called to go, you're fighting yourself on it, but Leo, you should go. This is like a whole new, the way you see things is completely different. So let's see what the winged messengers are. Two of Roses, this is Two of Cups. But in this, and it's not so much talking about a love situation. It's talking about angelic presence. It's talking about being led by spirit. Eight of Wands is what's clarifying. Hi, Joni. How's it going? I'm starting with Leo. I did a few this morning, and I just feel like I need to take breaks in between. Okay, so I feel like it's spirit helping you, and also I feel like you're getting third eye, like downloads. And I feel like what's happening, especially with your, I feel like maybe you feel like a victim, you know, or you have, and I think you're seeing it differently now. You know, with this eclipse energy, I feel like you're being shown something different, like most likely like how valuable pain has been in your life, you know, how much you've grown in the dark times, you know, in the trials and the tribulations that you go through, you know. Hi, I have been having a hell of a time sleeping, Dan. I do feel a little better. I think I have a little sinus infection because my nose burns, so I feel like that. Tell me why the Three of Pentacles is here, because I feel like someone's coming in to help you. Like, I feel like this is angelic presence, like, or someone speaking to you. Yeah, it could be, you just even be your higher self too, like working with you and coming out to like give you information about something. It's something you've been carrying around with you for a long time, like this feeling of like, man, everything shitty happens to me, right? It came out like right in the beginning with this Five of Wands. You know, that's like a feeling of struggling, competition, like I can never get ahead, right? And I kind of feel like since it's the first card, like, and it's even clarifying this new beginning, you're struggling with yourself about it. That's why Spirit is coming in. And I do feel like you have all that is coming in and telling you stuff, like with the winged messengers. So pay attention to what's happening, because I feel like you guys are getting downloads about something. And I think it's your soul. I feel like you're steam, I know. I've been trying to work on my van, you know, I'm like trying to make it into a camper, and it's not as freaking easy as I thought. It's harder than I thought. Okay, so let's see, what is this lookout card for? Because this is like, it's a challenge. It's a challenge to keep your balance. Let's see what this challenge is. What's the challenge? Yeah, it feels like a heavy burden. Ten of Wands. And it looks like, you know, I'm not sure. It looks like you don't know if it's worth it or not, but it is. Like, you don't know if it's worth it or not, but it is. So whatever's a big burden in your life, it looks like you're the lookout. Like, you got to keep everything. I mean, and you could fall yourself. You're up on this tall thing, you know. It is a burden. Like, you've got all the burden on your shoulders is what it looks like. You're carrying a huge load. What is the huge load, Spirit? Like, let me see what it says. The communication you have with others. I'm seeing a Page of Cups here, which could be about a child, right? But I feel like it's about your past, you know? Like, I feel like even the reading's talking about your past. Like, you carry that around like it's a... And that's what the lookout is. It's like saying, like, you don't have to carry this around. You don't. You know? You just learn from your past and move on. Yeah, it's okay to reflect on it all the time, you know, once in a while, like the places that you've gone, the things that you've done, the mistakes you've made. But don't forget to count the victories. Don't forget to count the seeds that you've planted. And even if it's not growing at the pace you want it to grow, I mean, it could even be, like I said, it could be about kids, but it could be about like an enlightening moment, like a heart chakra opening, right? Um, I feel like don't live in the Seven of Cups. You can visit it, but you can't live there because it's very dangerous. You can't even keep your balance when you look at your mistakes and focus on them. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I'm seeing. Like you're looking at the past. It's a pretty slippery slope there, Leo. Tell me what the scribe is here for. So I don't know if you guys are going back to school or you're teaching something. Maybe you're understanding something new. Yeah. Okay. So maybe you've spent a lot of time in darkness here. You know, with the Eight of Swords. Maybe you have. And your heart's being activated here with the scribe. What are you being called to do with this scribe energy? Find your strength. Find your own strength, Leo. There you are. Find yourself. Activate your heart. And, you know, like, I really love this particular Leo strength card because she's half lion, half human, and she's like loving on that lamb, even though she's got that lion inside of her, you know? It's like finding the balance. I see an infinity number here. It's also number 8. And I'm seeing 2 8s just staring at me right now. So I don't know. You might want to look up 88 and see if that means something to you, or possibly even 888, because that 17 card also adds up to an 8. So you might want to look up 888 and see what the meaning is. See if it has some kind of, gives you some kind of insight about this. But I feel like what this scribe is talking about is you're transmuting your energy. You're getting ready to like follow that soul. You're getting ready to go down this new path without fear. So I'll tell you why I think that. Because the scribe, this is about growing. This is about learning. It's about teaching. It's about understanding something, the scribe. And I feel like you've been in this kind of nonsense energy, which is like every one of us go into this. It's overthinking. It can be depression. It's also like really showing a mirror. So I feel like you're seeing yourself as stuck in some way, you know? And then here comes this heart activation, your love center, that's where your soul is. That's where the soul speaks to us from, right? It's a feeling. We know when something feels good in our heart, right? And so then here comes the strength card and then the temperance. So I feel like what you're doing is you're finding a really good balance and you're transmuting that 8 of wands. You're transmuting it into something different, you know? And I feel like it's balance between your body, mind, and soul. I do feel like there's angelic presence here. You guys have a lot of like angels and higher realm kind of entities around you is what I'm feeling. And I think that's really beautiful. And I think you're getting ready to take this jump. Look what's there. You know, sometimes when I see these readings and I'm thinking like, because like, look what's coming before the Ten of Pentacles. It's the Hangman card. And what's coming before you take this leap into love or see love is a Temperance card. So both of these are just like talking about changing your energy, looking at something from a different perspective, right? So I kind of feel like that's what's happening. I feel like your soul is leading, and I feel like you're starting to see life, your life, maybe what you have already, differently. Like maybe it feels like it's a burden. But when you transmute this energy of like, I'm feeling stuck in the 8 of Swords, and you start listening to your heart space, and you start understanding your strength and your balance, and you start changing your energy. Like, I'm not really stuck. All right, soul. All right. You're right. Maybe what you see, nothing's changed except for your view. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes these cards look like they're just magically going to be 10 pentacles. But a lot of times it's really just the way we see our life, you know? And I feel like that's what's happening in the Hanged Man. Like, you're going down this new journey, you have this new knowledge, you have a new beginning. And the reason you have a new beginning is because you're looking at life different. And I'm not sure if anything changes except for the way you see it. Like, suddenly you're seeing the glass half full. Do you see what I mean? Like, you're looking at from your soul's perspective, you know, and your human is feeling like, this is a fucking struggle, dude. And your soul is like, oh, wait, though. Look at how much we've grown since then. It's like a dialogue between you and your higher self here. And it's really beautiful. So I think what your higher self is trying to do is show you that your life maybe felt like a burden, but that's not really the truth of it. You know, according to your soul, you're a huge success. You have a victory card here. And they want you to know that, because I feel you're feeling like, oh my God, like, you know. So that's what I'm seeing. And I kind of feel like it's in this scribe section too. Like, you're being taught how to transmute your energy. And I think once you're there, I feel like you just understand and you're letting your soul do all the leading. Because you know what its purpose is. You trust it. You're like, I might not know, 10 years down the road what we got planned, but dude, I trust you now. So I kind of feel like you're going on this like kind of like little walk with spirit, and you're ending up seeing things so much bigger and so much better. You're not focusing on the lack, you're focusing on the abundance. And when we focus on abundance, more abundance comes to us. It's the law of attraction, and it's real. So that's what I'm seeing for Shamil. I don't know him. Isn't it strange when I get sick I smoke more, as if that's going to help? You want to know something? I smoked a lot during the night. Like, I went out and sat in my van forever. Like, I just couldn't go to sleep, and I just sat out there, and I don't know what I was doing out there, but I was trying to, I don't know, get tired or something. Definitely smoking a bowl. I'm a bowl smoker too. But man alive, you guys. I have something really gross going on in my nose. 5 and 5 up at the top. Spirit, are you going to change that for me real quick? Come on. All right, so Virgo's next. Here's what they say about Virgo, okay? You're going to be reassessing what you value the most over the moon, over the eclipse moon. Revisit your self-worth and move into alignment with how you value yourself. Your mantra could be, different eyes see different things. This is concerning finances. Remember, old energy is leaving. New energy comes in, and great things are coming. I love that, Virgo. I love that, Virgo. So it's all about reassessing your value, reassessing your self-worth. I think I just had a talk like this with a Virgo friend of mine the other day, and I kind of said the same thing. Kind of got to rearrange your thoughts sometimes, right? Negative calls in more negative, positive calls in more positive. So I feel like what you're doing is you're really letting go of something. Remember the mantra, different eyes see different things. I was thinking when I wrote that down, I was thinking of a card I have in another deck, and it's like the Ace of Cups, and it's got a big heart in the middle, with an eyeball in the middle of it, you know. And whenever I read that card, I just hear like spirit saying, like, look from eyes of love, you know, look from your heart space, act from your heart space. I got Michael at the bottom of the deck here, Virgo, and Raphael. Holy cow. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you have a lot of like superior angelic presence with you as you walk through this change. And it's a change about the way you see yourself. So the first card out is the King of Scrolls. This is the King of Swords, and he's very knowledgeable. And I feel like he's thinking about some stuff, maybe really weighing it out. You want to look? That's the King of Scrolls. And he's got all these plans laying around him, you know, and this new scroll of knowledge, okay? And then the Five of Scrolls comes out, which is the Five of Swords. It's usually about arguing and fighting, but not in this deck. This one's talking about trying new things. It's talking about a period of expansion. It's talking about letting yourself go further than you ever planned on going. That must be what the King of Scrolls is thinking about. What do I want? How can I get it? What way should I go? Scrolls are also about, it's about knowledge, but it's also about communication too, so we'll see. But I do see the King of Keys here, which is the King of Pentacles, money. That is you, Virgo. You're coming out here in your own reading, and so we're going to clarify to see what that king is doing here. And then the Scribe, so higher knowledge, more understanding. And this card also, like, I feel like there's someone coming in your life, Virgo, that's going to help you see things differently, help you grow. Or that's what you're going to do. Could be either one. So let's see. Tell me about this Queen of Scrolls. The King of Scrolls. Tell me about him. Clarified by the King of Pentacles. Stable, solid, loyal, smart, and has the ability to turn whatever they want into gold when you're working this energy at its highest level, right? I feel like you're learning something new here. You're digging in. I feel like it's spirit-led. Somebody maybe from the other side. What you're trying to figure out is how to get the Ten of Pentacles. Here's that King of Swords again. So it is definitely spirit who's guiding you, providing the energy, providing the information. And just so you know, whatever you're working on is going to be very successful here. Tell me about diversity. Queen of Swords and Ace of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is the King and Queen of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, success. So I don't know. Do you have a new person coming in? It could be, or it could be you getting clarity and it being able to set boundaries with people and your life, right? Tell me more. Tell me why. Tell me more about that. Yeah, you're making decisions. You're looking back at your past. You're realizing like where you may have made mistakes. And this is about love, the Lover's card, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So I think you're getting clear on something here. And remember that this is a period of expansion for you. So you're looking at your past love choices, right? Trying new things. So maybe there's a new love coming in. I think if it is a new love coming in, I feel like it's somebody that you know from a previous life. Tell me, clarify the King of Keys for Virgo. King of Keys is clarified by the Empress, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords. So, okay. So you know what I feel like? I don't know, but maybe you feel like you missed out on an opportunity with an Empress. Somebody broke your heart. You're kind of guarded about it. It could be someone new coming in, like I said, with the Two of Cups and the Lovers, who maybe she's an Empress. Maybe whoever it is an Empress or has that energy, very nurturing, very loving, very kind, grounded, right? But I feel like you're a little bit guarded toward this person. But your higher self is telling you to go for it, but your human being is sad. Three of Swords and Ace of Swords. You don't really want to go. You don't want to do it. Why not? Tell me what the... You're out of balance. Hang on, let me get another deck, because I want to know what the hell is going on here. Because this is definitely your energy with the King of Keys. That's King of Pentacles, which is you. And so here comes this Empress, but you're missing it. You're guarded, and your higher self is trying to give you a message, but you're too sad. So this could be somebody from the past coming in and saying sorry, you know, and they want to start something, they want to start over, right? But you're thinking about how it was. Like, you're like, man, this was nothing but a fight. I don't think so. I'm not going to do it. You've got this resistance, right? Well, I feel like if you express your truth about this, I feel like it doesn't even matter. You don't have to be with this person, but if you would just express your truth, I feel like your higher self will be activated with that very act of you just saying exactly how you feel. This would be listening to your intuition and saying what you need to say. Now, I don't know if you're the one that owes an apology or not. I'm not sure. But you definitely, if you don't owe the apology, you might need to extend forgiveness and not hold a grudge against this person. I feel like that act is what is the important thing in this, Virgo. Venus. There's a love offer here. And it's a good love offer. It is that Empress. She's a real deal, you know? I mean, it doesn't even have to be a woman. It's just that energy of someone who's nice and nurturing and kind, tapped into the universe. Definitely divine, right? And maybe there's a love opportunity here. It's the Wheel of Fortune. But you have fear. You have regret. There's something about your ego here. I do feel like this is someone that you already know. Because the reunion card comes out and transcending comes out. So, and union comes out. So, honestly, I feel like the thing to do here is to focus on the stuff that you... Hey, Nick, how's it going? Yeah, I'm just reading signs right now. I'm doing a message for Virgo about the eclipse that's coming in. So that's how I do it. I just kind of go sign by sign. So I guess if I were going to be watching one of these videos, I would probably watch the rising sign. Because, I mean, that's how the houses are figured out in this stuff. So anyways, what I feel like is, you know, there is someone coming in, and whatever this situation is with this Empress, So could be mother energy even too. There's something about it that's bringing you feeling like a whole being. Like, I don't think you 100% feel whole, because I feel like you feel limited. I feel like you feel like you're less than or something like that. And remember, in your thing over here, different eyes see different things. And it says new energy comes in and great things are coming. So there's new energy coming in, and it's an empress, right? And I feel like they're going to help you clean up a bunch of this energy. You know what I mean? So you don't have to carry it around. Just feel like you're carrying around old stuff. Tell me about the scribe, Spirit. This is about learning new things. It could be about a new person coming in. If it's a new person coming in, it could be a fire sign. It could be somebody that's very, very passionate, got their shit together. They mostly just live in the moment. This is a Knight of Wands. And she looks like she's having such a good time. She's a free spirit. And she's doing what she loves to do. So there is someone coming in, and this could be someone, or it could be this is where you are ending up as this scribe, like helping people, right? But whatever it is, someone is coming in to balance things out, to make you see things a different way. It's something that you've been very emotional about, like for a long time. And this person is kind of showing you how to transmute the energy. How exactly do they transmute this sadness, Spirit? What are they doing here? Okay, letting go of the burdens. So maybe some of the things you're thinking about, you know, in this burdensome energy is Seven of Swords. How unfair shit is what I see with that card. Like how unfair things are, how much bullshit your life has been. Like you're kind of going through that. I feel like there's a lot of growth here for you. Like with this Temperance angel coming in. Could be a human being as well. So I feel like something's coming in and you're going, honestly, you're growing huge, like from knight to king. And it is just time for that. So this new moon eclipse for you, Virgo, is a really big thing. It's you deciding to go ahead and listen to your higher self and understand these other perspectives. I mean, Spirit's coming in all over this place, giving people coming in, telling you stuff. I'm not sure what else, but I do feel like there's someone coming in to apologize as well and maybe make things right. And yeah, and then I see you kind of becoming very balanced. And I don't know where your soul is headed from here, but you got universal energy backing you up, so I can't imagine it being a bad place. I feel like you're going to be getting lots of new knowledge, and I think you're understanding your stability here, and I think you're willing to like do something that you've never done before. You know, like I kind of feel like you're getting it, information in this King of Scrolls to go farther than you've gone before. Like, and I don't know in what area. Let's see. It could be in love. It could be in love. Because, I mean, it looks like you had kind of like, maybe a past filled with love of like, maybe like a cycle. Like it's always the same, you know? And I kind of feel like that might be changing a little bit when you realize that when you change your perspective, like, because your soul's coming out. So you're going to have to look at it from your soul's perspective. They're going to show you, educate you on the real meaning behind things that happen, like loss and things like that. You know what I mean? So, let's see. You know what? I'm not writing down the damn time. How come? That's dumb. Okay, let me see what it is. It's 35 minutes for, and we're on Libra. 35 minutes for Libra. All right. So, Libra, here's your internet information. This moon is a recap of lessons you've gone through this year. And it's about practicing applying them toward the best version of who you are, your best version. Celebrate the victories and the shortcomings that have helped you find balance. It's okay to feel lost. The secret to having it all is realizing what you already have. I'm getting chills on this one, man. This is good. Allow yourself to thrive in the uncertainty of your constantly evolving identity and embrace the notion that peace thrives in growth, the same way it exists in stillness. So peace thrives in growth. And when do we grow? When do we grow the most? In the darkness. In the darkness. But man, if our life is just 100% going 100 miles an hour and everything's groovy, I can guarantee that you're not, that the people that are doing that aren't moving spiritually. I just, at least that's the way it's been for me. And I kind of feel like that's what it's saying. Like, allow yourself to thrive in the uncertainty of your constantly evolving identity. And embrace the notion that peace thrives during growth, the same way it exists in stillness. I love that. Okay, so let's see here. So we got the Hilarion card, first card out. It's a number 5 card. You got an Archangel here. You've got a King of Keys. And you've got reflection. So 3 out of 4 here are major arcanas for you, Libra. So this moon is a big deal for you. Like, there's a lot going on when you have major arcanas coming out, especially with this specific deck, this Akashic deck, right? So the first thing I see coming in is the Hilarion energy. It's the energy of ascended masters. It's also about spirit communication. It could be mediumship. You could be researching stuff. You could be working toward reaching the other side, something. Or that gift is there, you know what I mean? And you're starting to, like, maybe embrace it during the new moon, because the veil is very thin. So you could be getting some kind of visiting going on here with this eclipse energy. The King of Keys is here, which is the King of Pentacles. It could be an earth sign, but it's definitely about being the leader in your own life, King of Keys, he doesn't really want for anything. He can manifest anything. So maybe, something's going on there. So then you got the Archangel Raphael, which is the miracle worker, Libra. So I would say you can probably expect a miracle coming in. Raphael brings in the energy of love, family, miracles, healing, and blessed journeys. And a lot of times, this Raphael comes as a human. So there might be a person coming in that's offering you some kind of beautiful, look at this guy. His heart is just totally illuminated there. He's got something in his hand. So I feel like, I don't know, we'll just clarify. And then reflection is here, the moon card. And so this could be about, thinking about the past. It could be, like it was saying, like understanding that everything that does happen, has given you something, even if it was bad. You did learn something, I was just thinking about that the other day. I was thinking about, the loss of my son, and I was thinking about how my spiritual growth what my spiritual growth looks like now, you know, compared to before I lost him, where I was headed, what I was doing, and then versus today. And I kind of feel like that's what you might be doing, is reflecting on that. Like, losing him was a terrible thing, but when I reflect on who I was as a person and who I am now, and what happened in between, like in those 4 years, understanding, you know, like the spiritual journey, understanding these gifts, this spirit communication, mediumship, like getting that gift, you know, reaching for that gift, you know what I mean? So I kind of feel like you're sort of like putting it all together. You're reflecting on your life, and you're seeing like even the bad shit honestly ends up kind of being a miracle in a way, you know, the transformation within. So that's kind of exactly what I'm seeing here. Okay, so tell me about Hilarion. Clarify Hilarion here. Tell me what's going on. What are they? What's Hilarion here for? It's something about a transformation, death and rebirth. So yeah, again, it could really be about reaching the other side. Libra, you might be finding out that you're a medium, and I kind of wonder if your work is changing because of it. Yeah, your soul is out. Your soul is driving. And I feel like what they want you to know is how magical you are. They want you to know how courageous you are, how magical you are, how you can just make things happen. You know, your soul really wants you to see that. Aw, thanks. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so let's clarify the King of Keys. Okay, so King of Keys. Why is the Eight of Swords here with the King of Keys? It's like you're overthinking about something. It could be about money. Could be about your stability, right? King of Pentacles. Like where you live. Don't worry, though. You're going to be victorious because, yeah, because that number 5 card is here again. So you have the Hierophant here. And that's the exact same card in that came out first. So this is about learning something. You know, you're being shown exactly what it is that you're doing, you know. Big changes coming in your world. You are going to be very, very successful. I just want you to know that. And I think it's coming in faster than you thought. Yeah, Emperor energy. That's you. You're just bossing up. Oh my God. Here's the Empress too. Could be about balance. Could be about a brand new beginning. Could be the World card. A new start. A new path. And it could be with a pentacle person, right? Or it could be you making plans for it. Like, I feel like you're a manifester here. I do see some overthinking here, but I don't know. I feel like it's... Spirit, tell me why that Eight of Swords is here. Why is that here? What's happening? Okay, so the way out of the Aces or the Eight of Swords, that's the one where you're just like overthinking. You feel stuck, like you can't move. Maybe you're not even seeing yourself correctly. It's talking about staying in the present. It's like focusing on what you do have. Yeah, we lost something, but look at what you do have. And I feel like that's kind of an important message for someone. Tell me what this Archangel Raphael is like. What's going on? Coming in to tell you some stuff. Light you up. Open your third eye. Give you a new idea. It's a miracle worker, remember? Yeah. And there's the King of Swords. Honest. It might, honestly, this could be saying like, this Raphael maybe is coming in as an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm talking to Libra, so maybe that's you. Maybe what you're seeing for the first time is who the hell you are, right? I'm stable, I'm solid, I'm surrounded by spirit, I make good decisions, I only talk to spirit. This is what's happening with this Raphael, right? So that you can be free, so that you can trust your soul. And there it is. 10 of Pentacles. This miracle worker is really bringing you in something. It's your soul. So you've got to tap in. You do. I mean, like, it's showing you right here. Libra, be that badass King of Swords. Look at how tapped in he is. And you want to know what I love about this King of Swords? Because, you know, swords can be like about, it can be about speaking. It can be about like putting the hammer down on someone. You're like, you know what? No. You know, I'm making a boundary. Maybe it is. But I feel like more than that, it's like, I don't know, waking you up to more. You know what I mean? Don't you ever wonder sometimes, like, you feel, I'm feeling like someone here that's a Libra feels very alone, and I feel like whoever this is coming in and showing you you're not alone. You're not. That's kind of what I feel. And I think the miracle that they're bringing in is that you have the 10 of Cups, you have the abundance, and that's what's bringing it. But what's bringing it is like your attitude, you know, because you have this attitude of gratitude in this card. This is what Spirit is saying. Like, instead of feeling like this, remember I was clarifying the 8 of Wands, which is feeling stuck and tied up and blindfolded. You don't even want to look at your life, right? And Spirit is saying, when I clarified it, it says, look at what you do have. Focus on what you do have and stay in that zone. Like, every time you feel like you don't have something, look around and find what you do have. Super important in manifesting, you guys. Super important. You can't stay stuck in 8 of Swords. And the way out of it is to, like, make a gratitude list, add to it every day. Maybe that's the first thing you need to do when you get up in the morning, you know. But I kind of feel like with this new moon energy, I feel like what they're trying to do is maybe eclipse out the 8 of Swords. You know, like, you don't have to be that. Let me show you what you have that's right here. And I think they are. You know, 10 of Pentacles. This is like family, it's animals, it's love, it's loyalty, you know. And I feel like this, whoever this miracle worker is, maybe is like enlightening you to that, you know. All right, so let's look and see what the reflection card is saying here. All right, so reflecting, yeah. You're reflecting on your past. You're reflecting on the cups, where you've been, what you've done, what you regret, right? What you could have done different, right? Don't stay there. You can look at it and learn. But I feel like if you stay too long in there, it's going to make you like there. Do you see that 4 of Swords? Or 4 Cups. She's like not seeing the gift being handed to her from the spirit world. Okay? So what I'm wondering is like, don't, just be careful, because this they're sending in archangel information through a human being, and you need to hear it. So don't be so stuck in the past that you can't even see the cup, because it's good. That cup is going to change your life. So you should probably look at that cup. Queen of Swords. So she's the person that kind of takes her heart out of stuff, right? Which is you, Libra. But here comes the High Priestess too, saying like following your intuition is important. Being able to set boundaries, or maybe you're looking at yourself and going like, man, you know, I could have done a little better in this one thing, you know? I didn't have to be so cold. I don't know. But I feel like you're looking through your past, and your higher self is trying to help you understand. You're getting new information here with the Page of Swords, how to, you know, transmute this energy that you feel. This energy of maybe like, I shouldn't have done that. I should have done something different. Because it looks like what you're feeling regret about is what you're thinking about, what you're reflecting on. You know what I mean? Like you're looking at it and you wish you would have done it different. Tell me what's the outcome for Libra here. What's happening? Okay. So what you're transmuting is the Nine of Wands, or the Nine of Swords, like this Nightmare card. That's what you're doing. You're like, this is going away, and you're finding like this beautiful magic inside of yourself. Maybe you're being tuned into some new gifts or something like that. The Intuition card is here. Temperance is here. And you have new information coming in as well. I do feel like there's a little bit of a warning here to like not miss out on this information. You know what I mean? Because you're like busy, really busy processing past stuff, which is fine, like I said, but don't miss the opportunity, because Spirit really is like giving you incoming messages. Could feel like a dream. It could be a person speaking to you, you know, and be just channeling that energy of the Raphael. That's how it works. And maybe even like uncovering like some gifts that you didn't know you had. And I kind of feel like I've been talking to Libra about this before, and it's kind of like it isn't showing me your hands again. I feel like there's some, maybe it's a collective thing, because I know I've read it for more than just Libra, but I feel like we all have this ability in our hands, and I think we're so much more powerful than we know. And I feel like this new moon eclipse energy is trying to like tell you that, show you that, have you feel that, you know? Maybe you're actually manifesting something, you know, just with a thought. So I really feel like this eclipse is like, it's closing out old cycles, and it's opening up new avenues, new opportunities. And what I see for opportunities for you is a brand new world, like a whole new cycle without bullshit in it. There's an emperor and an empress here, which could be you being completely like balanced in that divine energy. And if that's the case, there really is nothing you can't have if you have both of these energies together. It could be talking about a divine coming in that's a great match, and that's why this Ten of Pentacles is here. I don't know, but I do feel like you're getting a lot of information. And I do feel like there's some kind of like communication with the other side as well. That's the other big message here. Like some of you have mediumship skills, and I think, I don't know, if you like, someone will come and visit you from the other side over the eclipse. It really could happen, because the veil is really thin. You know, it just depends on if you're prepared for it. You know, are you looking for them? Because this is kind of telling me, like, it's kind of saying, Libra, seek me. You know, your higher self is asking you to. You know, like, Libra, come to me. We have great things to do. And so that's what I feel like is happening over the eclipse. And I hope okay, so let's move on to Scorpio. Let's see. So Scorpio, well, let me look at the time first, because I have really been messing that up. 55:10. All right. Okay, so it says, put your spiritual growth first. Try not to get caught up in the material world. This is a moment of solitude and working from the inside out. Your body holds great wisdom, so listen to your intuition and change your own narrative. Allow emotions to visit and teach you. Just remember to not let them consume you. So it looks like you've got some inside work to do, inner work. You're a Scorpio. All right. Scorpio, angel spirits guide, show me what's going on for Scorpio spirit. The Oracle of Delphi. Psychic power increases. Uriel and the Sphinx. A fated meeting. And 5 of Scrolls. Let yourself go further than you've ever gone before. Okay, so you've got 3 out of 4 major arcana, Scorpio, so I feel like this is probably a really big moon for you. A really good big change with the eclipse. First of all, I feel like your psychic powers are increasing. And I think, honestly, this is something that you've used in your past lives. So it might feel familiar, but you didn't know about it, but you're being enlightened to it. You are the Oracle is the message of this card. And I know that sometimes that, like, just saying that you are the Oracle kind of leads to like this thing that seems like, oh my God, that's a big, tall order, right? You're the Oracle, meaning that Spirit uses you to send messages to the other people, guide you to certain people, you tell them the message, you didn't even know why. You're the Oracle, Scorpio. Does it surprise you? Not me. You guys are very intuitive. Let's see. It says you may see images or have feelings and you're unsure of how to interpret it. So if this is something new to you, like, you know, keep a journal, write some notes to yourself or put it in your phone or whatever. Because I feel like you're getting some new gifts. They are something that you know about in your soul, but your human might be a little confused about it. So tap in. And then Uriel and the Sphinx. So this is about time to dig into your own truth, right? Clearing out old beliefs so you can have room for new ones. This can also mean a person is being sent to you. It's someone that has the same kind of inner quest as you do, you know, so maybe the two of you will work together, walk the path together. And then the next card is the fated meeting. This did come out for someone else. I can't remember. Maybe Taurus. I'm not sure. But this is a really important relationship. It's fated. It could be work. It could be love. And it could be some kind of spirit coming in. It could be a past life brother, sister, teacher, publisher. But it's very powerful. It's a very powerful energy. This person is coming in to help you do something. I'll clarify. And then the 5 of Scrolls is called diversity. And this is about like allowing yourself to just go outside of your comfort zone further than you've ever gone. And I kind of feel like that's what's happening here. Like you don't even realize I mean, you might have some sort of idea, but you don't really know like how far spirit is planning on using you on this planet, you know? You really don't, and I think it's coming to you. me what the Oracle of Delphi is. Can you clarify the Oracle of Delphi for... Okay, so you got the Justice card, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the High Priestess. Yeah, so your intuition is tuning way up. You know, I feel like you do know about it. I feel like this is a brand new world for you. Like, it's good, too. Like, it's a brand new beginning. It is such a gift from Spirit. Here you go. You know? That's what it looks like. I feel like whatever this gift is, this Oracle of Delphi, whatever you're being enlightened to about yourself, your higher self, is beautiful. I feel like it brings balance. I feel like suddenly you're aware of like why the rest of it happened. It's like you get clear, you know? You're like, whoa, now I get it. I do see you like going inside and talking to Spirit. I think that's really important in this situation, you know, talking. And I think you're tapping in. You've got a lot of third eye energy here, you know, High Priestess energy. Tell me about Uriel and the Sphinx. This is like digging down deep to the truth of who you are, Scorpio. Like, who am I really? Could be shocking. I see the Eight of Pentacles here, so could have something to do with work, maybe? What your work is? No. Uncovering the deepest truth. It's uncovering the deepest truth. And it's about a tower moment. Like something that happened. It could be from something at work, but I don't know. I feel like what it's talking about is you're working through that tower moment. And this Seven of Swords, it's like someone did something to you. Maybe they just screwed you over somehow, and you're really out of balance about it. So I kind of feel like this is what Spirit is talking about. There is some kind of like devil energy here too. Like maybe whatever happened with the tower and the Seven of Swords is so shitty that it controls who you are. Like it has been controlling, you know, your decisions, your next steps. And I feel like maybe uncovering that truth is important. And I feel like this Uriel is bringing you in some kind of really good stability, you know, after all this devil energy. Because that devil energy is like real controlling, you know. It really is. And I feel like you're balancing out here with the Queen of Pentacles, you know. Like you're finding your balance. You're finding your self-worth. You're finding your purpose, perhaps, you know. I do feel like your purpose has something to do with, you know, communicating, like being the oracle for Spirit. You get the message and then you tell the people. Or maybe you just are gifted with healing people. I'm not sure, but there's something here and you are part of it. And I think you're being shown like your deepest truth is about who you truly are, is what I'm feeling like. Your deepest truth. You're stable, you're grounded, you're worth your weight in gold. You have angelic presence. I feel like you know, could even be an angel with skin, even Scorpio, you know, kind of looks like it. And a lot of times the angels with skin come here and end up, you know, really hurting. Like they set themselves up for a crazy life, you know. All right, so let's look at this fated meeting. I think that's my favorite card. I got that card one time and I met the coolest person on the planet. Okay, so it's the number 7 card, fated meeting. So this could be a past life person, right? Could be a Leo with the strength card here. But it could be somebody, you know, that's very balanced. Someone that's helping you receive clarity about your own value, about choosing what's best for you, and that you can do that. You know, you're not selfish. This person wants to do something with you. They see value in you. They want to work with you. I feel like, honestly, they're going to be very healing for you. Because I feel like maybe there's been some kind of depression here. And I feel like you've been sort of lost. But this person, tell me about it. What's the person? Who is it? Give me a card about who it is. Who is it? Emperor. Of course it is. So it is an emperor. Fated meeting. So you got somebody coming in. I'm wondering, anyway, I think what's happening is like you're getting clarity. Because I think you're going from like this feeling of like, I don't have enough to offer. You know, I'm sad. I'm overwhelmed. I'm stuck. I'm just a big fuck up. I've done so many things that were, you know, bad ideas or whatever. But this person is coming in like a badass. It could even be this person comes in and like brings out the emperor energy in you. You know what I mean? Like makes you see your value, you know, gives you clarity on something. This is the kind, beautiful person coming in. Spirit is sending them because of the way you feel. And they're worried about you. You're their oracle, you know? And so you have to kind of rise up a little bit in energy, I think, to the Emperor. And I think that's what is coming in. Tell me about the diversity here, Five of Scrolls. Going farther than you've ever gone before. Allow yourself to succeed. Yeah, follow your heart, follow your soul, you know, do the new thing. Go ahead. And I feel like when you get to this Emperor energy, you are. I mean, it's this Emperor energy that allows you to go. It allows you to take the jump. It allows you to accept the success, right? I feel like your heart is being illuminated. You know, your heart chakra's opening. I feel like lots of good new ideas coming in. And oh my God, both 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles coming in here. So, you... once you decide to go and follow your soul, I feel like you're just being told or led or guided or whatever, right, to this everything. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Man, if that's not a great reading. For sure. So whoever's coming in here, this fated meeting, could be an Aries. Let me look again. Could be a Leo. That's the only two majors on that specific card, you know, for clarifiers. So what I feel like this fated meeting is all about is about you finding your strength and understanding that you have that Emperor energy. And then there's just nothing you can't do. Like, you know, once you get the Emperor energy, you're like, fuck yeah, I can go anywhere I want. Yeah, I deserve success. You're doing it. You know, you're following your heart. I feel like your third eye's aligned, Ace of Wands. You're learning new abilities. You're feeling really good about yourself, Queen of Wands. You're maybe discovering new abilities that you have because you're Oracle of Delphi here. The end of the day, this is your ending of at the end of the day. Like, you know, if you followed this complete path here, you're ending up at 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. So, all new beginnings. I feel like the only thing that I'm seeing that's weird, or not weird, but I feel like you're really trying to work through some kind of tower moment. Something that was shocking. And something that wasn't really fair. You know, like something happened and it wasn't really fair. And I feel like you feel some type of way, you know, but usually when something happens and the devil card comes out, especially this one. It's like you're being controlled by whatever happened, right? And the Uriel and Sphinx is about getting to the bottom of it. It's about digging to the truth of who you are, carefully and methodically. You know, you're really, really looking at your life, looking at what happened, looking at how it controls you. Remember, Uriel is he's an archangel, you know. His name means the fire of God. So it's saying, like, meditate with Uriel and uncover your deepest truth. That's the meaning of the card. So kind of like, this is what you're trying to uncover, is this. What was this for you? You know, what was it? It was something that, I don't know, it stops you from growing, is what happens. It stops you from seeing the reality of you, who you really are. So I kind of feel like sometimes, you know, as souls, we come here and we set ourselves up for trials and tribulations kind of thing, you know. And then, you know, something happens and we really get stuck. And the challenge is to kind of dig ourselves out of it and figure out the truth of who we really are. And I kind of feel like that's what's happening. And so I feel like the eclipse is going to be kind of highlighting that for you. Like, hey, wait a minute, you know, did you know the very first thing coming out is the Oracle of Delphi? Like, you're realizing something about yourself that's really amazing here. How much spirit uses you, you know, what your role in the universe is. And then you meet this fated person here who is gonna teach you some even new things. And I kind of feel like that at the bottom of the deck, I didn't mention it, but at the bottom of the deck was the number 10 in the major arcana, which is called the light of the world. And it's about your soul knocking on the door at your house and you aren't paying attention. You're missing it. And all they really want to tell you is that you are the light of the world. And they're scared because they feel like you don't remember and they're just trying to get your attention. So I do feel like there's a lot of higher self activity in this eclipse too, you know. Yeah, so you guys sound like you're having a therapy session on there. Maybe I should keep going so you guys can keep talking. I was going to stop there, but I'll do Sagittarius so you guys can keep supporting each other. I really love that. Okay, so Sagittarius, let me look at the time. 11438. 11438. Okay, so lean into the company of others, Sagittarius, your friends and community. Accept the help that your ego tries to suppress. Be careful of inviting old friendships back into your life. During the new moon, finding happiness within yourself is the best way to define your freedom. I love that. And if you're just starting, if you just joined me, thank you for coming. My name's Tina. I'm on Sagittarius, and I'm doing a eclipse reading. Eclipse is coming October 14th, and it's pretty big energy. I like to see what Spirit has to say about that for Sagittarius right now. So let's see what it says. Ace of Keys. So it looks like you're building something new. Two of Forces. I feel like you're learning your power, your strength. And then something big is changing here. The lightning bolt is here. Eight of Forces. So that's like Spirit coming in to change something. And then the miracle worker, Raphael, is coming in and providing some kind of a miracle for you, Sag. So let's see. What do I want here? A clarifying deck. So Ace of Keys. So it looks like you're building something new here. It's called the Architect, the name of the Ace of Keys here. It looks like an Egypt kind of card. You know, like you're planning on maybe, you know, building something new. It could be a statue or something like that. It's big though. The Architect. Tell me what's the Architect here for Sagittarius? What are they working on? This is kind of like Ace is our new beginnings. So could be a new, like a new gig, a new job, building something new. Okay, yeah. Brought to you by Spirit, Eight of Wands. Spirit, again, Three of Pentacles, and then the Sun. This is definitely, whatever you're working on here is spirit-driven. And it's meant to bring you abundance. It's meant to help you understand, like, your own power as well, I feel like. Let's see what the Willow is here for with the Two of Forces. What's the Willow here for? This is a time of peace and joy. This is about your strength. So it looks like, you know, it looks like somebody was hurt and they had to let go of something. This is about grieving. This is about heartache, right? And I feel like standing confident in your own truth is important here with the willow tree. And the truth is that you're very strong and that you have long, big roots. This is the willow tree, and willows bend, you know? They can bend. They don't break in the wind. They bend. They won't go with the flow. So this is clarifying you, and I feel like that's what's happening to you. I feel like you've been through a lot, but I feel like you're accepting the heartbreak, right? That's what it looks like. Let's what else? I kind of feel like this is really honestly just saying, like, you know, sometimes we ask ourselves, why did this happen? Why? Because this looks like a loss, you know, Five of Cups, Three of Swords, heartbreak and grief, right? But I also feel like this Five of Cups is about acceptance. So I kind of feel like there's been a heartbreak, but you are accepting it here and finding your own stability. You are. Whatever this was, just made you stronger. I know that sounds fucked up, but I feel like that's what it's saying. Let's see the lightning bolt. Tell me what the Eight of Forces is about. This is spirit activity, and you already had the Eight of Wands in the very first row. So you got a lot of spiritual help coming in, you know? It's coming in fast. I feel like there's something here with this Ace of Keys, like a new job or someone coming in and saying, like, man, I really dig what you do. Can I work with you? It's a really big deal. It's good. Spirit's bringing it in. Tell me about the Eight of Forces. Okay. So this is the Eight of Forces coming in, the lightning bolt. Here's what I'm seeing. I feel like you've been tapping in Four of Pentacles. This is about meditation. This is about you reaching for spirit. And spirit is definitely coming in. First of all, they're showing you something from a new perspective. Maybe this sadness or something, right? Or maybe you just got used to doing that over here. And that's why the willow is here saying, like, you are bending with your reality. Like, it's not breaking you. It's hard, but you're making it and you're coming out stronger. You're standing confident in your own truth about that, right? Yeah, so what you have here is a new perspective that is changing your vibration and putting you on a brand new path. Ace of Wands. This could be like while you're tapping into spirit, like a lightning bolt, you get some kind of really great idea about how to make money, because you do have this Ace of Keys over here too, right? And there's an Ace of Wands here, which to me, like Ace of Wands is like a big epiphany coming in, third eye chakra, downloading, right? Tell me why the miracle worker is here for Sag. Tell me why. Ooh. The miracle worker, Raphael. So, the miracle worker is bringing in an awakening for you. It's the judgment card. It's alignment. And it's meant to be because the high priest is here. You know, it's like for your higher learning. Maybe that's the epiphany you're having. Like, I get it now. I get why that happened. I get why that happened. I get, you know what I mean? Sometimes we don't see it for such a long time. And then when we look back on it, we're like, geez. This miracle worker, honestly, there's a cycle closing out here for you, Sag. And there is a Two of Cups here. And the Hierophant. So you could be marrying. What I see is a King, Queen of Pentacles. That's the one vibe match that I see. Yeah. And then the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is coming in with the World card. This King of Pentacles, so I kind of feel like the miracle worker is bringing in some kind of love. It's bringing in some kind of like balance into your life, like alignment. It is a Two of Cups relationship, so it's a soul friend. And it's a cycle. One cycle completing, another one beginning. And I think what's the cycle that's ending and what you're leaving behind is the Nine of Swords, which is like a nightmare. Like you feel like, you know, you just can't, you're not sleeping, that kind of thing. Well, you have a miracle worker, Raphael, coming in here to straighten it all out, is what it looks like. Showing you like the reason, like the higher thought process, you know, of what goes on to like, what are you doing, you know? Why did this happen? And I know some people think it's stupid, but to like sit and wonder why things happen, but I don't. Because I really feel like this whole dang thing was planned out from the get-go. And the more I look into it, like into astrology and stuff, the more I believe it. And I feel like you're being kind of like shown something about it. Maybe about why something specific happened. Because I feel like whatever this is, this willow, like I think something happened and it just knocked you off your axis. And what ends up happening is you just find you root in, you know, Queen of Pentacles. You put your roots in and you know your stability. You're like, yep, I was sad, my heart was broken, but I am stable, solid, grounded, Queen of Pentacles. That's kind of what I feel like is happening. I hope that made sense. I feel like you're just looking at things from other perspectives and it's changing everything about you. And then when this miracle worker comes in, this Raphael, I mean, you're definitely going on a new, you've closed out one cycle, you're on to something new. You know, that's what I'm seeing. A new beginning. So, the miracle worker, let's see, could be coming in as a human being, you know, it could be. But at the very minimum, I think they're bringing you someone. I think maybe they could even just be providing like your perfect counterpart, King and Queen of Pentacles, not needing anything with this couple. They have everything they need, you know. All right, so I am going to go now. I have 3 left, and I'll come back and do them in a little while. My throat hurts. I need to go to the bathroom. So I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for liking, watching, sharing, and just watching. Love you guys. Joni, thank you for visiting and sharing your love and your knowledge about grief. I really love that, and that's how we grow, Joni. That's how we grow, is when we take our negative experiences and we see someone else who's maybe struggling, and we've already learned something. We have some kind of knowledge to help, and you just are doing that here, and I'm really happy about it. I love you guys, and I hope that you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.